Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in again. It's Keith Bailey coming at you with my Week 6 NFL predictions. I had a less than stellar Week 5. Let's see here: 2-1, 2-2, 2-3, 4, 2 and 5, 3 and 5, 6, 4 and 6, 6, 7. I went 6-8. My first losing record. Not a good week. I made some risky picks, and to be honest, a lot of these risky picks almost ended up panning out for me. Um, I tried shooting for something. It didn't end up working, but let's run through them real quick. Patriots, I did have that one. 49ers at Colts. I picked the 49ers to win this game. They lost it in overtime. Another close loss for the 49ers. Jets at Browns. I said do not touch this game if you're making any bets. I said the Browns would keep this close. They did. The Jets only won by 3. Jaguars Steelers. I don't know what the hell happened in this one. That's the way out of left field prediction that nobody predicted. And again, the Jaguars proving their inconsistencies. Next up, we have the Chargers at the Giants. That game, I picked the Giants to win, and honestly, I think they probably would have if Odell Beckham Jr. and all their receivers didn't go down with injury. So, to be fair, I think the Giants would have pulled it out if they were healthy. But they didn't. Next up, Bills at Bengals. I whiffed on this one. I said Buffalo would get to 4-1. Cincinnati did end up getting the win, and they're right back in the NFC North race. Panthers at Lions, another close one. The Panthers opened up quite a lead. Cam Newton had a lot better day passing than I thought he would. Next up, this is the one that matters. Titans at Dolphins. I am now 5-0 in my predictions of the Tennessee Titans so far this year. I picked every single game correct. I said that if Matt Castle played, Tennessee would not win this game, and that Miami would win a close, ugly, disgustingly terrible offensive game. Next up, this one I whiffed on. This one I was way out of left field. Cardinals at Eagles. Philadelphia, you're good. You're very good, okay? Arizona, I said in my power rankings video, they're being held together by duct tape and string. And let's just say it all unraveled. And now they just went out and signed AP. So will this running game finally get into gear? Because the Cardinals have the 32nd ranked rushing attack in the NFL. That's what happens when you lose David Johnson for the season. So kudos to Philadelphia. You guys really killed that one. Next up, Ravens at Raiders. Again, I don't understand why everyone was picking the Raiders to win this game. I don't understand it. I'll probably never understand it. When you're down your starting quarterback in the NFL and you're going up against a very good defense in Baltimore, regardless of the game being at home, and you're starting EJ Manuel against the Ravens defense, I don't care. I mean, I knew the Ravens were going to win this game. I knew the Ravens were going to drop 3 straight, and no team is good enough to thoroughly, consistently win games against decent teams with backup quarterbacks. Look at the Colts, for example. They're 2-3. Guess who their 2 wins have come against? The 49ers and the Browns. Both teams are combined 0-10. Okay? And the Indianapolis Colts in their other games have been shredded to bits. They got shredded by the Rams. They got shredded by the Seahawks. And who the hell else did they play? They got shredded by some other team. Oh no, they didn't get shredded. They barely lost to the Cardinals. But next up, Seahawks at Rams. I was right in this one again. I said Seattle is the best defense the Rams have faced this year, and the Seahawks would go into Los Angeles. They would win this game. Called that one. Packers at Cowboys. I underestimated Aaron Rodgers. Maybe I shouldn't have. I mean, as soon as the Cowboys scored, I knew the Packers were going to win this game. It was pretty clear cut. You don't give Aaron Rodgers that much time. I don't know why Cowboys fans were so excited after they scored. If I'm a Cowboys fan and I'm sitting in the stands, I'm going great. We just lost the game because we gave Aaron Rodgers way too much time. I've seen this movie before. Next up, Chiefs at Texans. Deshaun Watson did play very well, but Houston was playing catch up all game long, and this game was well decided in the fourth quarter. Houston had 8 points scored with 0 seconds left in the game. I said the Chiefs would humble this team a little bit. They would go into Houston and they would give it a pretty easy victory. So they did just that. And then Vikings at Bears. I picked Chicago in an upset, and they almost pulled it out for me. Again, Bears very good at home for some reason. The Vikings went in, benched Sam Bradford, started Case Keenum, and he led them to 17 second half points. So kudos to Minnesota. Next up, I got a pizza in the oven, so I'm going to blast through these real quick because I got to get to work here in the next hour. Yeah, I got to work in an hour. Great. Eagles at Panthers. I am looking forward to this one. One of these teams is going to be 5-1 at the end of the day. And I still don't know who I'm going to pick. You know what? I'm going to go Philadelphia. I'm going to go with the away team here. Only reason is because they've been more consistent than Carolina. I know the Carolina Panthers are also 4-1, but let's not forget this is a Panthers team that has still struggled on offense, whereas in the other end of the spectrum, the Eagles have been pretty consistent all season long in terms of scoring. Cam Newton in the offense, they were having a lot of issues the first couple weeks that they have fixed in their last 2 games, but they went up against the Patriots defense, and they went up against, who the hell did they play last week? Someone else. But, I mean, the Lions. But I think the Eagles take it. Next up, Bears at Ravens. Ravens get to 4-2 pretty easily, I think. The Bears are on the road. You're sensing a trend. The Ravens will win this game. Oh, they're going up. The Panthers will end up winning that one in a very close one, 26-23. No, the Eagles, excuse me. The Eagles will win that game. Bears will lose this game to the Ravens by a score of, we'll say, 24-10. Packers at Vikings next. Green Bay traveling to Minnesota. Minnesota, I know they're down their playmakers, but I can't bet against Aaron Rodgers right now with how good the Packers have been looking. I have to go with the Packers here by a score of 31-24 over the Vikings. It'll be a close game. It's a tough game. Green Bay, I think, will get to 5-1 though. Next up, 49ers at Redskins. The Redskins, after their bye week, should dismantle this team easily. The 49ers have been losing a lot of close games. I don't think this one's going to be particularly close. Redskins take it 27-17 over San Francisco. Lions at Saints. The Saints are also coming off of a bye, and they have a pretty good track record after coming off of a bye, and they're going up against the Lions. I'm going with the Saints here. They're at home. Their defense has looked a lot better over the last couple weeks, and they've gotten healthier through their bye week. I know they were struggling in injuries in the secondary or something like that. But I think the New Orleans Saints take this game 31-28 over Detroit. The Detroit Lions will keep it close. To those Detroit fans who do tune into my channel, I did not move your team down, which means 9 was definitely the spot for them to be. Now, for that Detroit Lions fan that commented saying the Saints are going to be an easy victory, no, they're not. Do you watch football, bro? Nothing is an easy victory in the NFL. Look at what the Steelers fans thought they were going to do against the Jaguars. They're going into that game thinking, oh, we got an easy win. They lost by 21 points. Give me a break. Watch the NFL. But then again, on the other side, thank you for continuing to tune into my channel. Even though you've disagreed with some of what I had to say, I do appreciate you. Next up, and I hope the Lions prove me wrong here, okay? I always love seeing Detroit in the playoffs. I'm always wanted to see them win a playoff game. Dolphins at Falcons. Give me a break. The Falcons are going to just romp on this team. We're talking 38-10. 45-3. I mean, it's going to be terrible. The Dolphins' offense is trash. Miami, they're 2-2. You gotta bench Jay. You gotta go with Matt Moore. He gives you the better chance to win. He really does, because Matt Moore makes this Dolphins team very respectable. Jay Cutler makes this team look like trash. Falcons win easy. Browns at Texans. Texans win easy. This offense has been rolling on all cylinders, and I think it continues against the Browns. Texans win this game 31-17 over Cleveland. Patriots at Jets. 3-2 and 3-2. We got David on one side. We got Goliath on the other side. Oh man, we got a team on a 3-game winning streak in the Jets going up at home against a team that has been struggling a little bit to find their footing. Oh, what a story this would be if the Jets would win, but guess what? It ain't gonna happen. Patriots win this game 28-14 over the Jets. Next up, Buccaneers at Cardinals. Damn it, Arizona. Why do you have to have so much talent on paper to make it hard to pick against you? Not a big believer in Tampa. That's my thing. And just, I think about what the Cardinals did to this Buccaneers team last year. I'm gonna go with the Bucks here. I think Jameis learned his lesson going against Patrick Peterson. I think the Bucks take it 20-14, or who knows? Maybe AP comes in and rushes for 200 yards. Who knows? Buccaneers win this game. Rams at Jaguars. The surprising team game of the week. One of these teams will be 4-2. One of them will be 3-3. I'm gonna go with the Rams only because I'm sensing a trend with Jacksonville. It's win-loss, win-loss, win. Loss. Here we go. The Rams will take this game 27-20 over the Jags. I've noticed something. When the Jags defense plays well, that's when they win. Did it against Houston, did it against the Ravens, did it against the Steelers. When the Jaguars don't have turnovers and they have to rely on Blake Bortles, they lose. Blake Bortles, from what I remember, completed under 10 passes in that game against the Steelers and didn't even throw for close to 150 yards. Okay? This Jaguars team is relying completely on the defense, similar to what Minnesota was doing last year. So we'll see. Rams win, though. Next up, we got the Chargers at the Raiders. I think the Raiders will win this game. If Derek Carr plays, the Raiders win. Derek Carr doesn't play, the Chargers win. Derek Carr plays, the Raiders win 30-20. Derek Carr doesn't play, the Chargers win 23-16. Steelers at Chiefs. What a game this is gonna be. We got a Steelers fighting at this point to prove that they're an elite team, because there's a lot of doubt in that team right now, and they're traveling to Kansas City. Damn it. I'm gonna come back to this. Giants at Broncos. Give me a break. The Giants just lost all their receivers, and Denver's coming off of a bye. You really think Denver's defense is gonna allow anything? Broncos win this game 21-3. Colts at Titans. Indianapolis wins this game if Marcus Mariota does not play. Marcus Mariota plays, Tennessee wins this game easy. And I say easy. 28-10. We'll give the Colts a little more. 28-17. If Marcus Mariota plays this game, Tennessee wins this game. If Marcus doesn't play and we have to rely on Matt Castle again, the Colts will come into Tennessee and they'll get their 12th straight victory over the Titans. The score of that one would be something along the lines of 26-18 over Tennessee. Please get healthy, Marcus. Please. I had flashbacks of 2014 when you were hurt and I had to watch that Titans game. My pizza just went off. All right. Steelers at Chiefs. I'm gonna go Kansas City. They're just too good right now. Too many weapons on that team. Alex Smith is playing at an MVP caliber, and I think they dropped the Steelers to 3-3 on the season. 31-20 over Pittsburgh. Those are my picks. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys all next time.